Darlington Cricket Club has been granted permission for new practice nets despite objections from residents of a new estate. Picture Stuart Bolton. A cricket club has been granted permission for new practice nets despite a last-ditched attempt from neighbors to prevent the plans from going ahead. Angry residents whose homes overlook Darlington Cricket Club made a passionate plea to Darlington Borough Council's Planning Committee for the plans to be refused due to the impact noise and antisocial behavior was having on their lives. But councillors, who backed the plans by 5 votes to 2, urged the club to do more to prevent youngsters disrupting those living close to the club. In approving the plans, the committee agreed to further limit the hours the nets could be used for and insisted they could only be in use from April to the middle of September. Plans approved Darlington Borough Council's Planning Committee. Karen Wilson, whose property backs onto the nets, highlighted a number of areas where the nets could be positioned, including the opposite end of the ground and a rarely used car park. But Brian Johnson, club chairman, said it would be wholly inappropriate to restrict the view of the playing area for spectators. That led to allegations that Mr. Johnson was putting the interest of spectators over those of nearby residents. Discussing the alternative options, Ms. Wilson said there would then be no need to reduce the hours the nets can be used. Surely that is a benefit. I have had footballs kicked against my wall and swearing I want to use my garden in the summer and enjoy the light nights, but I can't do that if they are playing, she added. Mr. Johnson said any other option would be an encroachment on the playing area and would make the club unable to host county matches. We have looked very carefully to see what can be done, but this is the only reasonable and sensible place we can put the nets. Any other option encroach on the cricket area itself, and that is totally untenable for playing matches. Councillor Ian Gallatly said, I don't think the discomfort of spectators is more important than local residents. The reputation of the club in the town will be adversely affected. The objections from the residents have been reasonable. They are saying they want it to happen, but not where is being proposed. It is not beyond the will of man to look at others' areas and find an alternative. David Coates, principal planning officer, said it would be exceptionally difficult for the club to control the levels of antisocial behavior. It is not a case of who was here first, or you chose to move here, so tough we can't take that approach, he added.